If you find yourself a little overweight and not as good looking as you used to be, but it ain't messed up your hump day, good on you. And welcome in to the Breaking Bread radio program. Birmingham's Real Talk, Talk 99.5, live as always. From the Getting More Palatial Redland Rifle Company studio inside of Redland Rifle Company. Furniture provided by the fine folks at Lania's Furniture in Kimberly, Alabama. 50% off a select group of lazy boys for Father's Day. You know, so they got something starting at $2.99. That's a good enough deal that you can also buy a second one and store it and give it to your mama for Mother's Day. Or maybe it's just a pre-next year Mother's Day gift. Do it however you choose. I'm not here to schedule your gift giving. I'm just trying to say stuff on the radio. LaniusFurnitureCompany.com for all the information. LAUNIUS FurnitureCompany.com. Vapor Forge, Highway 280, next to Bailey Brothers Music. Bringing you today's show as well. I think I'm ready. I think I'm ready. I think that, I'm on this journey of, what will not be my final evolution, I understand. But I'm just trying to get all the things better. And I think that, you know what? I know. I'm ready to put the vape down altogether. It's time. If you're interested in starting your journey to getting to that point, go see the folks at Vapor Forge. Great folks, great selection, great service. VaporForge.com. Gentlemen, it's great to see you as always. I hope you're well. Thanks to everybody who is tuning in and watching the live streams on the Facebook and the YouTube and the Twitter. Thanks extra for all you guys who are going back and watching the episodes after the fact. We really appreciate it. I think I'm going to keep things moving now, though, with my brother from another, Mr. AJ at Crocker Moving Services.
Sir. Yes, CrockerMovingServices.com, CrockerMovingServices.com. Great moving company. When you just need a quick move, no matter how big or small, you want a great moving company that's going to help you move you from A to B, right? I talk about my love of moving. Yes, I'm super excited when it comes to moving. That's why I became a little bit of a hoarder because I love moving so much. I just kind of collect stuff and then just move it to my next destination because I just don't like to move or get rid of things. That I don't know why. But anyway, but if you need a move, I'm going to tell you this. Crocker can really help you out. These guys are professional. They show up when they're supposed to show up. They'll move you how you want to be moved. They'll place the furniture where you want to be placed. If you don't like that, then just tell them, hey, can you put it over there? You hired them. They're going to make sure the job is done from A to Z. So if you're ready to make that move, and you want a good moving company to help you out, reach out to the moving professionals. It's CrockerMovingServices.com, CrockerMovingServices.com. All right, real quick as we keep things moving, the Baconator is in the news right now. Sometimes I could do a Baconator. I haven't been to Wendy's in a very long time, but yeah, do y'all like the Baconator? Maybe.
I've got no beef with the
thumbs down.
Baconator. I think that is a quality, cheap as hell, fast food cheeseburger.
Yeah.
I feel like it serves its purpose. I feel like it's a fair value at $6. I also feel like the Junior Baconator is a good little snack as well. But I also think that of myself. I'm a nice little snack.
The bacon sucks on it. Hey now.
Well,
Yeah,
I'm officially 10 pounds
Hey, now.
lighter. So, I just when I think that no more sexy can fall upon me, I wake up and look in the mirror.
You bringing sexy back.
Hence, that's the reason why you're wearing the shades right now.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Future
Well,
too bright.
I like how the conversation kind of went in that direction. But Cheez-Its and Wendy's Baconator, well, obviously just Wendy's, they are teaming up to come up with a Baconator flavor Cheez-It cracker.
Nah, see, I'm a fan of the Baconator. Don't get me wrong. I haven't had Wendy's in a minute. My fast food hack of choice is Jack's right now. But I don't know about a Cheez-It Baconator.
Okay.
I mean, it's just basically going to be a Cheez-It flavor
Flavored.
that's going to have some bacon flavoring
So
on it.
I mean, but is the cheese side going to be stronger than the bacon side? Because bacon flavor is pretty strong.
Depends on what type of bacon it is. It could be turkey bacon flavor.
I mean, that's our Muslim brothers.
Do you know? I would rather see this combination as a Cheeto. I just think that it may be strange, but like I love Cheez-Its. Well, I like Cheez-Its. I won't say I love them. But even just like the original cheddar, it just kind of has a little bit of funky aftertaste. Am I the only? Definitely the white cheddar. Definitely the
I was gonna say
it
the
does.
white,
The white one does have aftertaste.
the white cheddar flavor one is that gives me that kind of funky aftertaste.
Y'all would hate on the white cheddar one.
I do want to see. I want to see the Baconator Cheeto.
Yeah.
I'm here for that.
Well, the one Cheeto I was surprised that I did not think was the Mexican street corn.
I actually
Cheetos.
really like those.
Yeah.
Those are really surprisingly were really good. The first time I tried them, I was in Seattle, and I was like, let me just try this one, and tore up the whole bag. It was that good. So there are chip brands that really do a good job when it comes to
collabs.
with the different collaborations or different flavors that you're very unique. And Cheetos to me seem like they do a really good job. That and Fritos because
Fritos.
they just kind of stick with the two. They got the chili cheese one, and then
Because it's classic.
and then the regular corn chip.
Hey, I know I've told y'all before, but I'm gonna tell you again. You know what one corn chip said to another?
What was that?
What's that?
Anytime I'm Frito-Lay.
Tudooch.
Right.
I like
But you,
that.
you know what I appreciate about I think that the things that distinguish Cheetos and Doritos from a bunch of the other stuff that we try on the air is they're not afraid to charge you a little bit more, but they're going to put a little extra seasoning on,
Yeah.
a little extra flavor in the bag. And I think that's really where
Yeah.
Doritos and Cheetos both excel is the amount of flavor. Like when we talk about it all the time, when we try new flavors of Pringles, no, they're correct. You can't pop just one because you won't
No, you
taste
gotta pop
nothing
multiple.
but
You won't taste nothing.
airy potato. You got to pop like 12. So
It's like baked Lays. Like baked Lays, I just had a bag earlier today of baked Lays. I really don't do the baked Lays.
anathema.
Who came up with this? Like who?
Michelle Obama.
I was like, who came up with baked Lays potatoes? Like this is pointless. Tastes like cardboard. That's
Man, I remember the first time I had some baked Lays. I was in high school, and that's when they changed the diet, the lunch diet, the first attempt at that. Man, I got them baked Lays. I wanted to throw it back at the lunchroom lady. I was that frustrated. I had football practice, and I went to practice hungry because of the funky baked Lays.
I remember
it was
I remember my first baked Lay like it was yesterday. But that's a
There's
whole
joke on there.
that's a whole nother that's a whole nother
he
topic.
was baked and he was getting.
Yeah,
laid,
I'm gonna say
right?
that's a whole nother
Chips not included.
Chips definitely sold separately.
Something was getting dipped. It wasn't chips.
It wasn't a chip.
Oh, can I just say something real quick too, please?
Okay.
You better not complain about yesterday.
Glory hole soda test. Thank you very much.
Man, look, hey, y'all was being real on the line with the
No, JD
I
started.
mean, I was
it.
borderline
with the-
sitting next
with
to
the lady from the cloth in the studio yesterday.
Yeah.
Well,
Lady of
she-
the cloth.
Well, she's not from the cloth, but she does a magazine that talks about good story and is Christian based
Yes.
Sure.
magazine.
I mean, that's
Yeah,
why I
so-
texted it.
I know, but there were several other innuendos that y'all tossed that you
Man,
knew
y'all
I
made
was
Jesus
sitting.
really
I was
upset.
sitting next to her,
And he was trying to be the adult over here.
I was trying to be the adult, and the only thing that happened is I ended up miserable. I wasn't miserable. That's a, that was.
Look,
that was a
he
funny
went
joke.
home and said every raunchy thing he could possibly
Everything
say.
it just came out just as soon as he got in the truck.
Got
you
in
know,
his
just-
car,
Shoo!
got his car, rolled up the windows, and just said
just
it said the most foulest thing he could possibly say.
I mean,
Be
just
like
so
that
he couldn't get it
episode.
out.
That's
Be like
what
the
it-
episode of SpongeBob when SpongeBob was cussing and they had to bleep everything out. So yeah.
That's what he gets for being the host, man. You don't always You don't always get to have all the fun like the Lance Corporals do.
I was gonna tell. I had a Jesus joke on tap that I was gonna tell, and we didn't even get to.
You got a Jesus joke?
Yeah, man. Jesus has a credit. Look at me. You think God doesn't have a sense of humor? For real.
No comment.
Come on. Anyway,
All right.
sorry, AJ. Continue.
No,
Look,
you're fine.
but
That was the whole point of the whole conversation. Go ahead, JD.
The bacon on the Baconator needs to be crispier. That
It does.
stringy garbage that they put on
Hey,
there
okay.
drives me nuts.
Look, I know.
kind of nuts?
I was about to pull up this other story.
Crazy
but-
nuts.
Okay, we got somebody who runs a really successful burger establishment. I mean, I
Yes.
know he does other things as well too.
But he's known for the burger.
I never understood why that when you order a bacon cheeseburger, when they give you your bacon, it's like it's raw.
It's like they
not
boiled
fully
it.
cooked.
They cooked
Right.
it by
It's like-
boiling
I
it.
Because
never
they did. They
understood.
put it in the microwave.
But then when you go for breakfast on some of these places, the bacon's all crispy,
Yes.
but they don't do it for lunch.
You know who's got good
I
bacon?
don't get it.
Waffle House. Ooh, that
course,
Waffle House
yeah.
bacon is money.
Yeah.
So I can speak, and I know Will doesn't count because Will is A1 quality across the board. But when I worked at KFC, we did the double down with the bacon on it. And yes, we would put the bacon in the microwave. And that's why it would be
Well,
like that.
The problem with fast food bacon in general is that they use a 26-30 slice
Okay.
of bacon,
Yeah.
which means that there are 26 to 30 slices of bacon per pound, which makes them extremely thin. But, you know, when you're offering a $6 fast food cheeseburger that has 6 strips of bacon on it, the only reasonable way that you can do that is to offer, you know, the bacon in that
Salmonella?
count. Yeah. You know, we use a 16-18. Sometimes we have to go 18-20, but
Couldn't
we
they
use
drop
a
it in
16-18.
the fryer though?
Yeah. Hey, everything else
most
is
of the-
fried.
but-
Everything else is fried. I mean,
Most
might
of
as
those,
well do
most
that.
of those, unless
Oh,
you're at a Jack's or a KFC or somewhere that actually serves fried food, most of those burger establishments don't have open fryers.
Well, no, they got fryers with the French fries.
But that's a different type of fryer. That's the
But the point of the matter is, I said we're getting on technical, but the point of the matter is, just like what JD's saying, is just fry the damn thing. Like, make it crispy.
Right.
Stop making it
I mean,
soggy.
they
20
could put
seconds
it on
in the
the
fryer.
stove.
Right.
They could-
Something.
The
But anyway,
blacktop.
all right, let me
I don't
go,
want to
'cause
take a
we-
bite of it and then you pull the whole slice of bacon out of the
Right.
burger.
Don't give JD no dang old floppy meat in his mouth.
Exactly.
You're going to put it in a
Exactly.
All
We're
right.
going to break now.
No. One more story.
No.
One more story. Okay. One more story. There's an energy brand. It's almost looking like they kind of look like what's the tobacco that you put in
With
your
dip.
dip? There you go. Couldn't even think of it right now. I was thinking about floppy meat and never mind. But there's-
Checks out.
Stop.
If we're being honest, you were thinking about that before I even brought it up. Before you even brought it up.
Oh, God.
Pause, man.
Well, it started with that whole glory conversation, and anyway.
We got to make
real
up for
quick,
yesterday, man. We're behind.
I'm
We're behind on our
clearly-
innuendo total for the week.
That's a fair point.
The over under, we are clearly under.
But if you talk about behind, you talking about in you out though instead of you. Anyway. There's a new caffeine pouch that the likes a jolt of energy is basically you put it in your mouth like you do dip, and it's like 200 milligrams of caffeine. And yeah,
Them baseball players gonna love that.
boy, and it's
I'll
not
take
supposed to be
that.
sold to kids.
I'll
so
take
don't,
that and go
don't
to sleep.
I don't think that's supposed to happen.
We-
Anyway, all right. Anyway, if you don't know, now you know. Let's take this break. Oh my goodness, yeah, it's a Wednesday.
Clearly.
Hump day!
All right, you're listening to Breaking Bread here on Talk 99.5.
And you're happy about it.
Listening to Breaking Bacon.
Welcome back in.
It's great for breakfast. It's
to the
great for
Breaking
lunch.
Bread
Anytime
radio
you
program
need
right
to
here on
lunch,
Birmingham's Real
it's
Talk,
chewy
Talk
or with
99.5.
bacon.
And without further ado, here's JD to tell you a little bit about Birmingham Broker and Mob Inc.
I'm not ready, but I guess we'll do it anyways. Folks, if you are looking to trade in your car, get a new car, do anything with a car that involves trading them out,
A monetary transaction.
upgrading, you really should consider checking out Birmingham Broker. Craig and Keith over there are absolutely fantastic, and they've been doing it for a hot minute. And they know a lot about cars too.
A lot.
It's actually insane how much they know about these things. So they know how to value them. They know how to do all the things to get you the most money for your trade. They'll clean it. They'll wash it. They'll do all of the things. So y'all check them out over on bhambroker.com, or you could give them a call at 205-910-6088. They're appointment only, but that is for your benefit so they can take care of you and not have to split time with anybody else. So give our friends over at Beham Broker a call. They are fantastic fellas.
Great job.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
I appreciate
All right,
it.
looks like we got a phone call. We got Hippie once again in this bacon conversation.
Yeah.
Appreciate you, Hippie, for calling us on Breaking Bread.
Yeah, there's nothing worse than biting and watching that print.
There is one thing worse.
Yeah,
One
it's your
thing.
phone. Your phone's sucking right
Well,
now.
I'm my God.
Oh, okay. All right, Hippie, give us a call back. Looks like we got bad reception. Basically, he's saying the worst thing you could ever do is bite into a sandwich and your bacon stretches.
No, it's
Yes.
So that
terrible.
sucks. Yeah, that's just
It's
horrible.
gotta be proper. It's gotta be
And I
properly
think, isn't
crisp.
there like a health thing too? Isn't there a health thing when it comes to soggy bacon or uncooked, undercooked bacon?
Well, I don't think it's always because it's undercooked. I think that a lot of times when you have problems with fast food bacon, it's because it's the pre-cooked microwave variety, and their method for holding it hot just creates steam, which, it doesn't really matter how cooked you've made it. Steam is going to make it
Not good.
not crispy. So
I bet you Hormel is going to come out with a restaurant brand, restaurant style bacon. It's going to be soggy no matter how you cook it.
I mean, I really feel like I really feel like our methodology for cooking the bacon at the restaurant and holding it hot is about as good as it gets. And there are not very many things that I won't, hold on to as my own, but I worked for a lot of years to get that right. So, just in case there's other restaurateurs learning, figure it out your damn self.
There you go.
All right,
That's the spirit.
Yeah. Hippie is back real quick before we go to break. Hippie, we got about 40 seconds. Go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, there's nothing worse than biting into a sandwich and watching that bacon stretch and flop down on your chin.
Correct.
There's a joke right
Well,
there.
bacon is should be like glass. It should bend just a little bit before it snaps.
Agreed.
Just a little.
I agree with that.
Agreed. And the
It
bite
needs to be
through
almost
should be fine.
burnt.
Yeah.
You said almost burnt?
Yeah.
Almost.
Almost.
Ooh. He
I
like
like
it.
it.
He like that crispy bacon.
Oh yeah. It should be like glass. It bends just a little bit right before it snaps.
I never thought of it like that.
But
I'm gonna start using that.
It should never be sticky.
Mm.
Uh,
All right,
well,
Hippie.
you-
Especially
Oh,
if
y'all
it's just
had it.
flopping on your chin.
Yeah.
we got to go.
Thanks, Hippie. Thanks for the basil, brother. Appreciate you.
The world's
to let you know that Noda Roofing has you covered. If you got an issue up on the roof, if you got a problem with the things that cover all of your most important belongings, reach out to the roofing professionals at Noda Roofing, because Nodo knows roofing. Tell them the Breaking Bread crew sent you and get you a hassle-free roof evaluation and tune-up. Just make sure you tell them the Breaking Bread crew sent you and not that Skippy McLean guy.
Yeah.
NOTOroofing.com. Father's Day is rapidly approaching this Sunday, actually. And I have some thoughts about that, and I'd like to know you guys' opinion. But first, I think that it's important enough. I don't think that we've talked about it since they made the announcement that Raising Cane's is bringing their first location in the Birmingham metropolitan area to the 280 corridor. Any
Okay.
of you guys Cane's fans?
The chicken?
Yes.
I haven't had it yet. I'm so mad about that.
It's okay. I mean, it's not like to like run. I mean, I'll eat it.
Because I keep hearing that they got the best chicken fingers.
Well, I mean, it's just like Guthrie's or
It's like Guthrie's the goat.
or Raising Cane, and you know, I'm gonna represent the whole Alabama vibe.
Guthrie's the
But-
goat.
But I think Raising Cane is pretty decent, you know, and I like the story behind it. I think the name came from one of the greyhounds that used to be raced out there, and that's where the name came from. So yeah,
I think it's an amazing business. I definitely look up to the guy that runs and has started the Raising Cane's
yeah.
brand. I think that he's going to end up being up there with the Ray Krocs of the world. He's just super smart and super good at all the things. So if you had to rank, AJ, you've had them all. If you had to rank the pantheon of chicken tender establishments in the state, just the big box brands. Let's go Raising Cane's, Zaxby's, and Guthrie's. Put those in order for me.
I would probably say, ooh, that's a tough one between the. Okay, first of all, Zaxby would probably be my third choice.
Okay.
Okay, that's fair.
It's a cross between Raising Cane and Guthrie's, but I'll probably say Guthrie's. No, I'm sorry, Raising Cane, Guthrie's, and then Zaxby's.
Okay.
Okay. And Darian, you said you've not had the Raising Cane's.
I hadn't
that-
had the Raising
that
Cane's.
Guthries was the GOAT, so you're going
Yeah, Guthrie's
Guthries
the
over
GOAT. Yeah.
Zaxby's?
Yes, easily. Easily.
JD, do you have a...
I don't think I've had Raising Cane's either. Guthrie's is definitely up there. Zaxby's is okay. I really like, and I don't know. There's a hill of beans difference, but I'm from the Mobile area originally, and so Foosackly
Yeah,
is good to go.
that's good.
Yeah.
It is good. If there was one of those here, it would definitely change the order of my listing. I'm going.
Now, so it's Foosackly is that only in Mobile, or is that like
no,
a Mobile based?
they have them in other
Yeah, I
places.
think they do.
Okay.
They may have one around here. I don't know.
I don't believe that there's one around here, but I think that they have them. I think I passed a few in Texas.
Okay.
Which is I thought kind of where it started, but maybe I'm wrong on that. But it's good. It's good
Yeah.
for sure.
Okay.
I would go Guthrie's 3, Zaxby's 2, and
Raising
Raising
Cane's 1.
Cane's
That's fair.
1.
Really?
So why did you put Zaxby's ahead of Guthrie's?
Their business model, which
Oh,
I
'cause
understand,
you're going based
which
on
I
business
understand
model.
has,
Yeah.
which
I
I
got you.
understand has, nothing to do with the chicken,
quality.
but I
Yeah.
think that it has everything to do with the chicken in this particular instance. I used to be a big Guthrie's fan. I just prefer. I guess I just prefer the Zaxby's breading over Guthrie's breading.
I like Guthrie's breading better.
And it's not really
Yeah.
anything to
Yeah.
write home about.
But I do like that Zaxby's has a lot of flavor choices.
The
For their fried
variety
chicken.
But yeah, the variety for Zaxby's is what saves them. Now, are we throwing Wingstop in the conversation?
Well, no.
Because they do tenders now.
Yeah, well, they also do boneless wings, which is nothing but a damn
Yes.
cut up chicken tender anyway. So,
Pretty much, yeah. So
you know,
now my question.
I think
To y'all.
Wingstop is hella overrated. They might be as overrated as Buffalo Wild Wings.
I think Wingstop really got their push, mid 2010s when Rick Ross kind of took the lead.
Well, no, they had popularity. They fell off.
They fell off,
but they had a little
indeed.
popularity. Because I remember in Texas, it was the end
Yeah.
thing in Dallas, and then when Troy Aikman used to be one of the sponsors.
Oh yeah,
and,
I can see that. Yeah.
and all that other stuff. And I did back in the day used to enjoy it, but I mean, yeah, it's But what's your question?
For the burger spots that do chicken tenders, so your Jacks, your Milo's,
Hamburger Heaven.
Hamburger Heaven. Do you want to throw McDonald's in the conversation?
No, but I'm gonna throw Chub Fathers in the conversation because I beat the brakes off of all
I mean, we know that.
that
We know
top
that.
dog
We know that.
when it comes
So-
to chicken tenders.
But for the franchises, let's go that or the
The big box.
yeah,
brands.
let's go the big box brands. Where we going?
I mean,
Because I know where I go.
Now, does this mean that they only have to be here in Alabama? Because there might be some fast food restaurants that I may choose, and it may not be.
Let's just stick
here
with
in
Let's just stick with the
Alabama.
state. Let's just stick with the state.
Chick-fil-A is the answer. Oh, I guess they're not a burger place. They
They're
went
not a
for
burger
chicken.
spot.
Well, I mean, technically they are, because they do sell burgers at in some of their offshoot or their original.
Do they?
Yeah.
Well, the
It's not
little
called Chick-fil-A.
it's not called Chick-fil-A,
Yeah.
but they still serve Chick-fil-A
They have some
items.
Chick-fil-A.
Oh, that's
items,
cool.
Yeah,
for sure.
that's
Yeah.
cool. But I wanted to exclude Chick-fil-A out of it. I wanted to go if burgers is the primary, your chicken fingers are your secondary. Who has the best?
Let me go first.
Go ahead.
In this scenario, I know what I just said about the order of the 3 chicken places or whatever.
Yeah.
But if the chicken McNugget is
Okay.
fresh
Hands down.
and hot, I'd rather have a 20-piece chicken McNugget than an order of chicken tenders from any of the places that we mentioned.
You would
Interesting.
take that over Wendy's because I'm more of I like the Wendy's nuggets over the.
Yeah, I do because like I don't for some reason the chicken McNugget is like the one thing that I just like full on accept is just crap. And I don't judge it as anything else but just some dark rib meat processed whatever and like
Sounds informed.
and in that instance because I don't care and I don't know why we all
So that's
know I
still
have
on the-
strong feelings about other places and the quality of their food and the da-da-da whatever, but for whatever reason just like I can look past the actual crap food that it is and just get the hell down on a chicken nugget.
Yeah, I can definitely.
I can see that, especially if you're talking from the perspective of the business model. Now, for me, I think, and I go back and forth, depends on how you get them, but I think the Milo's chicken finger is the best.
Oh, Milo's got a good. They're
The Milo's chicken finger is
yeah, they're good, and with their honey mustard.
Oh, the
yes.
the honey mustard.
the
Yeah, I
honey
would take
mustard.
that
Isn't it
over
like
all
Sweet
of
Baby
them.
Ray's honey mustard? Isn't that it?
I don't know. It's delicious. I'd drink it if I could.
You know, I haven't actually, to be honest with you, I haven't had the Milo's chicken
Yeah.
tenders yet.
I would
They're
go,
good.
I, would
I
go,
really haven't had like I really haven't had chicken tenders like at a burger joint. Now I'll do like the chicken nuggets, obviously here and there. But if I'm going to a fast food place that sells burgers, I'm going for the burgers. I'm not
I like their
doing
fry
the
seasoning
chicken
too
tenders.
at
the
Milo's.
the fry seasoning,
I just don't like that burger sauce, whatever that stuff is.
Oh man, come on! Now.
Yeah,
That's
burger
why.
sauce
That's
is
why you go to
horrible.
Milo.
Yeah, that
No.
stuff
What
is
you talking
weird.
about?
I don't buy
Yeah, that
burgers
stuff
at
is-
Milo's.
Yeah,
Oh,
that burger
man.
sauce is. I don't know.
Man, that thing.
Like that thing is. Nah.
Come on now. That's why
It's like when you go to what's the hot dog place?
Sneaky Pete.
Sneaky
Sneaky
Pete. They
Pete's.
put that hot dog sauce on there. I'm like, what the hell is this?
I
Take that
actually
off.
like
I
that.
don't
I
want
actually
that.
bought a bottle of Sneaky Pete sauce the other day at
Yeah.
the grocery store for our hot
Well-
dogs at the lake.
No,
Yeah,
I
come
don't know that
on,
I've
man.
had
It's
that.
horrible.
You know what my
It's
beef
weird
is?
because I think it's vinegar based, and I'm just not a vinegar guy.
That's
Nah.
fair.
You know what my beef is with Wendy's chicken nuggets is that like it's a chicken nugget, but they try to be uppity with the chicken. They're like
Yeah.
it's all certified 100% breast meat chicken nuggets. But the problem is that what you're coating the nugget with
Yeah.
is just garbage.
What about that BK chicken fries?
No,
Overly- no,
no,
it's
absolutely not. Absolutely
Now,
not.
sometimes, well, I mean, it goes back to like the chicken nuggets. If you get them hot and fresh, they're pretty decent.
But you got to catch that when it's
if
hot
they're
and
not,
fresh.
but
it's
if
over
they're
with.
not, then it's.
You
But
doing
one
it-
thing I do have to say, I do enjoy, and I get it anytime I go when there is one around. They're not, I don't know what would you call them, but the White Castle's chicken rings.
Okay, that's fair.
Chicken rings
Those
aren't
things.
terrible.
So,
Those
They're
things
not-
are like my
they're not-
go-to.
They're not terrible at all.
so when we went to Indiana a couple weeks ago, there was a White Castle right next to the hotel, and
Did you go?
no, I didn't. But
The hell, man.
I was like,
Aw.
You got one job, JD.
Well, I mean, I don't. White
They're not a
Castle,
whole lot of
Crystal, it's all
things.
same thing.
No.
No, it's no, don't.
so-
no, it's not.
I'm
We
so
had a
glad
whole
this- I'm so glad
pull
this
the
is your
episode
store.
up, AJ.
I know.
I'd-
I know.
I'd-
I just didn't, but I did. I was
We
like,
had a
man,
whole
could
argument
I?
about that.
I was like, could I get these back to y'all and them not suck? But I don't think
You know, that's the crazy thing about it, though, is that there are very few frozen section fast food, that do the things justice. If you cook them them frozen White Castle 2-packs proper,
Yeah, proper. Yeah,
there's not a whole lot of difference. I tell you, they need to start including the Dusseldorf mustard with
Yeah,
the frozen
the
White
burger.
Castles,
yeah,
because
Yeah.
that is the difference.
yeah.
The mustard and the way that the onions are cooked. And we
Yeah.
all know I don't eat
Okay.
onions. White Castle is one of the few places where I will leave the onions on the burger and not even
do they
trim.
steam them or what is the difference?
They cook them.
So they basically cook the first they saute the onions and then they kind of put them on top and then they kind of cook the burger
Yeah,
and the onion, so it's almost like a saute type
Oh.
of vibe with
the
it, and then
onion-
it just all yeah.
it's still a steamed patty, but
Yeah.
the steam is not just flavorless steam. It's the flavor from the onion, and
Okay.
there's something about the onion that it kind of it punches through the mustard a little bit, and then you get the little bit of sogginess from the bun, and it
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
And then you get that pickle too. You know what I'm saying? So it all bowls well together.
If I get a
really does.
chance here in a couple weeks to go to the Omegang Brewery,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna bring y'all back some mustard from there.
Okay.
They've got all kinds of. Last time I was up there, they've got all kinds of awesome mustards. I'll go get some.
I'm trying to figure out how the hell White Castle could afford to just keep the mustard packets out on the counter, because like if you go and buy, well, first of all, they only sell a 4-ounce and a 6-ounce jar of Dusseldorf mustard, and it's not cheap. So like I guess they just go through so much of it that
They getting it for
yeah.
real cheap.
yeah.
right.
I mean, they probably do because I know it's just like when I go to places and I see if the ketchup is out, I just grab me like 5 fistfuls of ketchup.
Come on now.
And I do the same thing with people. Probably do the same thing with the mustard, and then just put it in a cabinet so
Well,
they
what-
can have it for later.
Well, what I need McDonald's to do is if I go and get me a sausage, egg, and cheese McMuffin or a biscuit, and I ask for some jelly, I need more than 1 pack.
How many do you get?
They give me 1.
So how many do you get?
I asked for 2 at least.
Oh,
That's what you
I'll be
get for
asking
being
for
a
5.
grown man putting jelly on sausage.
So how fast is the White Castle drive-through?
It depends what time you go.
It'd be faster if you were driving through it in in one of those Mob Inc. vehicles.
It would. I agree. Because those guys have some of the best cars that you will see.
Great transition.
really
I
would.
like
I
that.
like
really
that.
do.
Y'all did that, man.
So the Mob Inc.
transition.
crew, they are absolutely some of the best guys that I've had the opportunity to meet. Redline Rifle, we sponsor them. We go to their first Saturday car shows, and there are so many cars at this thing. I mean, it runs the gamut. It's exotic cars, Mustangs, whatever's out there. They bring all of them, and they also have a ton of people that just show up to this, and it's only like 3 hours on Saturday,
Right.
on the first Saturday. But they're probably 2,000 people that flow through there. They raise a ton of money for charities, and they do this all through the month as well, not just on the first Saturday. So those guys over at Mob Inc., Tom, Scott, the whole crew over there, you really cannot find a better group of dudes with really awesome cars. Craig, also from Behan Brokers. They'll let you borrow the car, apparently. Just got to ask.
I
Me,
mean, they'll let
anyways.
you borrow the car.
Yeah.
Asking you shall receive.
I mean, it's the level of generosity is just amazing, and I'm really excited about where our partnership with them from the radio, the store, everything is going to go, because they absolutely do it right every time.
Absolutely. For Mother's Day, back in the day, I don't know if y'all did it when you were in school, you would like make these like coupon books for mom.
Oh, yeah.
Like a free hug, unload the dishwasher, da-da-da-da. JD, if you could get a coupon book from your kids and your wife from Father's Day, 5 coupons that you would want in that book.
Ooh, cut my grass, clean my windows. I don't know. I really don't know that I can answer that. I mean, I just love them so much. I don't really care what they do.
Sure.
Clean their room. It just makes it sound like they're just a bunch of dirty hoodlums. But I don't know. That's 3. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe cook me some dinner one time or breakfast. But they do that. They make breakfast.
They make breakfast.
They do. They're good little kids. So I don't know.
Right.
What about pay some bills?
Pay some bills. Yeah. There you go.
Put some gas in the car.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, clean my truck. Now there you go.
There you go.
Don't make me have to take it to the guys over at Behan Broker.
AJ, we got a caller
Cup, he chops
on the
some
line?
wood. Yes. We can squeeze her in real quick. We got Kim want to get on this mustard talk.
Hey y'all, hey Will, how y'all doing, my sweets?
Good, love.
How you
How are
doing?
you?
Hi.
Long time no talk. How is everything
I-
with beach living
And
and
thanks-
marriage and whatnot?
Oh, P-Cola.
Well, I'm not getting married till the 28th of June, but everything is going so good. I'm so excited. I'm so happy, and we just can't hardly wait till 3 weeks from now. 3 weeks or so from now.
Well, I just appreciate the fact that y'all are saving yourselves for marriage.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Kim, what you got?
Anyway, I was going to talk to you about mustard. Let's talk about mustard here.
Let's do it.
And anyway, it's have you ever had Captain D's honey mustard?
Yes, I've had
It's
it.
just so wonderful. I just love that stuff. And I am a diabetic, so I can't have jelly. So instead of jelly on my sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit, I either put, most of the time I'll put mayonnaise or mustard.
Mustard on a
And
sausage
they look-
biscuit's good.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, and mayonnaise is too. I know you ain't big on mayonnaise, I think, but mayonnaise is so wonderful. And a pastor of my church turned me on the mayonnaise on a sausage biscuit, and it was wonderful then. It's wonderful now. But anyway, we will be kind tonight on June 28th, and I just wish I could invite everybody, but I can't.
We understand. We understand. We might still show up and just crash the thing, though.
100%. Let's do our show from there.
JD
Yeah,
knows
just,
how
just
to
send
locate
us an
people.
invite.
Yeah.
Yeah, just send us an invite.
Oh yeah, I know how
Oh,
to find people.
okay. Hey, love all y'all, but you still need to get a female in there, I think you need a female. And on your show, it's just me talking.
Well, I mean, does she have to talk, or can we put a poll in the studio? I mean, how?
Your wonderful wife, Stephanie, would be perfect for this position. Put her in there and let her talk.
Okay, I'm here
Yes,
for
ma'am.
it.
Y'all,
All right, Stephanie, you heard it.
Keep y'all guys,
We got an
keep
extra
you in
mic.
line. Love y'all.
Love you, Kim. Thanks, babe.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. All right, let's take this break, and when we come back, we will have a very short period of time to finish this thing up, but we will do that. This is Breaking Bread, Talking to 95.
You're listening.
Hey, y'all, make plans to join us at the Rodeo Redo July 18th and 19th out at Helena Hollow. Go to helenahollow.com and get your tickets. 8 great events. You already know how good the rodeo is, and we'll be there broadcasting live that Friday, and then we will break bread after dark and commentate on the rodeo again. And then it looks like it's going to work out that you guys can also join us next Friday evening live from Brother Paul's Barbecue
It's going to smell so good.
in Alabaster. Yeah, it's going to be pretty awesome. So thanks as always for choosing to spend a little bit of time with us. We appreciate you. Anybody got anything else they want to say about anything else?
No.
Nope. That is pretty much it. Oh, tomorrow's my birthday, so I'll be out tomorrow and Friday. So just want to let you know.
Yeah.
Well, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy early birthday, AJ.
That. Yes.
Who's producing the show in your place?
Yeah.
That
I got
guy.
it. Yeah.
In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy
God.
Spirit. Amen. All right, y'all.
Peace.
Till tomorrow. Love everybody. Feed the people. Peace.
Peace.
Peace.